Hi guys, so I'm going to do this video a little bit differently to the last video that I done. So I'm going to do this as a talk through. I don't know, maybe you'll like it a little bit more, maybe you won't. Hopefully get better at this whole YouTube thing. I am recording on my phone. The phone that I have at the moment is an iPhone 7 and I'm using the front camera only because I haven't figured out a way for the back camera to work for me just yet. Basically, I got the inspiration off Crispy, and last year I actually completely recreated the Gangster clown that she had done. This year I kind of want to do it a little bit differently. I love colour. If you follow me on any of my social media platforms, which you can, all the information on my social media platforms will be down below. If you do follow me already, then you'll know that I love playing with colour and I just love being creative, and so that's why I'm going to do this a little bit more different with a bit of a twist on it and put my own mark on it because I love colour. So I'm going to start off with this palette here, and this is just a kind of an array of different brands and shadows. I'm going to use this one here first, and this is Sure Thing from Makeup Geek, and I'm using this tiny little brush here, the E46 from Sigma. So I'm going to start with my lightest shade, which is this blue shade. And I'm going to bring that in here, the inner corner. I'm going to bring that to stop where my eye hits straight ahead, where my pupil is. This is the Morphe 35C palette, and I'm just going to go in with this teal shade here. Same brush. And I'm going to take it across that colour that I've already placed in. So that's Sure Thing from Makeup Geek. And I'm just adding it in here. Shade here, and this is Shark Bait from Makeup Geek as well. I'm going to overlap that a small bit and make sure that that blends into the previous colour. And then I'm just going to wing that out a slight bit at the end there. I just want to really make sure that my colours are really pigmented. So I'm just going to go over top all of them now and make sure that every single one of them blends in nicely and that the pigment is super strong. It's just a nice gradient there and it all blends really nicely. Next then I'm going to go in with all the same shadows that I just used with a small little pencil brush, and I'm just going to start smoking that up towards the brow bone. And I'm just going to take a small bit and start blending that up. So I'm going to focus the shadows again where that line is, and as the product gets lessened then I'm going to start blending that up towards the brow bone. So I'm going to go in with that middle teal colour now from the Morphe 35C palette, and again I'm going to start blending it in towards, sorry itchy nose, going to start blending that in towards that first colour, Sure Thing, and I'm going to, as the product gets lessened, blend that up towards the brow bone again. But as I'm doing that, I'm going to go back in with the previous brush and just make sure that that's all nice and seamless. Go in with that Shark Bait and just this small brush. This is from Bobbi Brown. It's from like one of their travel sets, so don't ask me its number or if they even have a number. I don't know. Same as before. As the product gets lessened then I'm going to start bringing that up towards the brow bone. Going back in with the previous brushes, and I'm just going to help that all blend together. Using this MAC Select cover up in the shade NW15, I'm going to carve out my cut crease. So I'm just going to start laying that product down. And then as I have most of it down, I'm going to slowly start working that up towards the cut crease because you don't want to get too excited and ruin it all. So this is how I do any kind of cut crease, whether it's a Halloween cut crease that's gonna be crazy when it's done, or if it's a normal day-to-day cut crease, I will always carve it out this way. I'm never too neat at the start. Not in a rush, like, I mean, let's be real, who's ever ready in 5 minutes? Not me.
And then when you mess up like that, like I just did, because I jumped from the stupid program that's on in the next room, we can fix it. I'll show you how to fix it. Don't worry about it. It's all okay.
Go back in. It's all gravy, baby. We're gonna fix it. White shade from the Morphe 35C palette, and this is a Zoeva 234 brush, and I'm just gonna pack that on and slowly bringing it up towards where I cut up. So to the top of the cookie. Illamasqua Precision Ink. I have no idea how to say the colour. Abius, who knows. We gotta get this line the same as this line, so this may take a while. Starting then with the 230 brush from a Zoeva and that black shade from the Morphe 35C palette. I'm just gonna go right underneath here. I'm going in with the shark bait and back in with that Bobbi Brown brush then. And I'm just gonna blend right underneath there and start bringing it down as the product gets lessened. Are we noticing a little trend here? I'm gonna go in with the Nima Debs brush here, and I'm just gonna pick up the light shade. I can't remember. And I'm just gonna blend that down my eyes. So I'm sure you're all like, what? It will look normal when it's done.
Well, I'm not gonna look normal because I'm gonna be like a colourful gangster clown, but you know what I'm saying.
So the Precision Ink liner then, I'm gonna start on my inner corner part here. I'm gonna drag it right down onto my nose.
I just completely fucked that up.
2 minutes, please.
God damn it, I done it again. Clearly I'm not supposed to do this side. Anyway, let's just keep going, I'll be able to fix it.
I'm just gonna start blending that on this side here. So for the rest of that line then I'm going to go back in with this Urban Decay, and I'm just going to use the smaller brush head and that black shadow again and just fill out that liner there at the top, just because I realised on the last, so this eye I found it harder to work with the Precision Ink just around my wrinkly eyes. Just going to bring that out.
And I'm just gonna add my little dots.
So for the semicircle then, I'm just going to use these two colours here. And I'm going to use this Inglot flat brush here. This Lick and Lash Beauty brush then here as well. Start off with the small brush. and my finishing point. I'm gonna drag that right up. See that little black line that I have here? Just after I created this line, I just went straight up and dotted a line there, so I knew that they would line up nicely with that same colour. And I'm just gonna fill that in. And then the second shade, which is the darker shade of the two, and I'm just going to start blending that from the bottom to the top. With my precision ink liner again then from Illamasqua, I am going to start drawing that line upwards. Okay, so you can see that I've kind of mapped out where my lines are going to be from here on out. I'm going to use a combination, so this is going to be full colour burgundy, and I'm going to go back in with that ink blot brush again. So I'm going to use this to line out the line work that I just done in that nude liner. Go in with Muse from Limecrime, and I'm just going to go over that line and then start blending that down. So I'm taking a slightly fluffier brush, and this here is going to help me create a nice shadow. And then on a fluffy brush, I'm just going to take a nice orange colour here from the Morphe 360 palette, and I'm going to blend that into that maroon colour and down. And then with Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek, I'm just helping that blend completely out onto my skin now. My cute little nose, I'm going to go back in with that liner, and I'm going to draw a little circle nose. So the one thing I found about this liner, and probably the only thing I really don't like about it, is the more you layer it, the under layers start getting dry and then it starts peeling, which isn't great. So I'm going to finish off my nose with some powder because it just started to do that and I haven't got the patience to cope with that.
Oh, my cute little nose.
So this piece here then, I'm going to do the exact same as on my eyes. So I'm going to use the exact same colours to outline around here. And I'm going to graduate it, and it's going to get lighter as we come to the point of my chin. I'm going to start working backwards through my colours now. A limecrime liner in Citreuse or Citreuse, I don't know how to pronounce it. My little Gangster teardrop on this side. And I'm just going to outline that teardrop. So for my lips, you're all probably going to think I'm absolutely crazy. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it. I'm going to show you on camera, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. So I'm going to go in first. I think this is called Nightmoth. Yes, lip pencil. And I'm going to line my lips. Okay, so I'm starting off with how I'd usually line my lips. So I'm going to completely overline them like I always do. apart from when I come to this part, instead of merging it in, I'm going to kind of flick it out a little bit. Now I'm going to line like the bottom part, and see the way I've flicked out the corners? I'm also going to flick out the corners of these, but they're not going to touch. Okay, and I'm going to start flicking that out, and this one too, until they eventually meet. Go in with this Flourmar fluorescent pink, and this is number 220. Just gonna go kind of over that and then a little bit under the liner I just did. Oh, my poor lips are so dry because I'm sick. We're gonna go in with limecrime serpentina, and we're just gonna go a little bit. Okay, no, we're not gonna use that at all. We're just gonna go straight in with Mint to Be by Limecrime. They're unicorn lipsticks, and I'm just gonna go right over that in like the center of the lip. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. To blend all this in, I'm gonna go backwards with my liners again. This is the finished look then of my recreation of last year's crispy Gangster clown, but with my colourful twist on it. I hope you learned something. Hopefully you recreate this. If you do, please share it on all my Instagram and social media pages. Please subscribe up above to keep up to date with all my new videos. Don't forget to like this video and comment in the comment section what you'd like to see next or what you thought about this. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you here again soon. I love you guys. Bye.